Good morning, 7th standard. We were doing division of decimals based on the last video. Let us do exercise 2.7. It's on page number 55 of your textbook. Question number 1 is find. You have division of a decimal number by a whole number. This is type 1. I hope you remember there are two methods in which you can do this. Either you can directly divide the decimal number by the whole number, or you can use fractions. Again, I'll mix up the two methods. I will use the first method in few parts and the second method in few parts. You can do the one which you like for all the parts. First part of first question is 0.4 divided by 2. I am using first method where I directly divide. So 0.4 dividend, 2 is your divisor. Starting with the first digit, 2 zeros are 0. Subtracting, we are left with 0. Now I use this digit. Now as soon as I cross the point will be used in the quotient, and the digit from the decimal part is used here. Now you have to find 4 in the table of 2. So 2 2s are 4. The remainder is 0. This is something you need to check. The remainder must be 0. Hence, the answer will be the quotient obtained, 0.2. Let's do second part. 0.35 divided by 5. Again, I'm using the first method, direct division. 0.35 divided by 5. Starting with the first digit, 5 zeros are 0, subtracting 0. Now I am crossing the point, so point will be used in the quotient. The digit used here. Point goes up, digit goes down. 3, we cannot find 3 in the table of 5, so I'm again using 0. 5 zeros are 0. The remainder is 3. Let's use the next digit. 35, so 5 sevens are 35. Division is complete. The answer will be 0.07. Third part, we have 2.48 divided by 4. Let's do this with second method where we change our values to fractions. In exam, you don't have to indicate which method you are using. You can do any of the done methods. Writing 2.48 as a fraction, writing 4 as a fraction. Now I will change this division of fractions, changing the sign of division to multiplication, 1 by 4. So this is changed. Two things are done at the same time. The sign of division is changed to multiplication, and the second fraction we use the multiplicative inverse, the reciprocal, and then we simplify. These can be cancelled. So 62 into 1 in the numerator, denominator is 100 into 1. So 62 by 100, use this 100 to put the point back. 2 zeros, so 1 2 digits, point will be here, and you can write a 0 here. Let's do fourth part. 65.4 divided by 6. Again, I'm using the second method. I'll be writing both of these values as fractions. 65.4 will be 654 by 10 divided by 6, can be written as 6 over 1. The next step is to change the sign of division to multiply and write the multiplicative inverse for the second fraction. So this will be 654 by 10 multiplied with 1 over 6. Two things done at the same step. Now you can simplify these, dividing by 6. 6 ones are 6. You can do this in the working column. Divide 654 by 6. Multiplying my numerators now, 109 and 1 will be 109. Multiplying the denominators, 10 and 1 will be 10. Now use the 10 to put the point back. This will be 10.5. 9. Fifth part, 651.2 divided by 4. I'm doing this with the first method, direct division. This is the dividend, this is your divisor. Starting with the first digit, 4 ones are 4, subtracting 2 left. Now we bring the next digit, 25. 4 6 are 24, subtracting 1 left. Using the next digit, it becomes 11. 4 2s are 8, subtracting 3's left. Now I'm crossing the point. So when you cross the point will be used in the quotient and the digit goes down. We get 32 here, and 4 8s are 32, and our division is complete. So the answer is 162.8. Sixth part is 14.49 divided by 7. Again I'm using the first method. Starting from the first digit, we don't get 1 in the table of 7, so 7 zeros are 0, subtracting 1 left. Using the next digit, 14. 7 2s are 14, subtracting 0 left. Now I'm crossing the point, so point goes in the quotient. 4 will be used here. The table of 7 starts with 7, we don't get 4, so 7 zeros are 0, 4 left. Using the next digit, this becomes 49. 7 7s are 49. So the answer is 02.07. Now if you look at the whole part, 02 is just 2. 02 means just 2, so 2.07. Do 7th and 8th part yourself of question number 1. The next question that we have is question number 2. Find the answer for the following divisions. The divisions given in question number 2 is by 10. All the divisions are by 10. In question number 3, the divisions are by 100, and in question number 4, the divisions are by 1000. So second, third and fourth question, it's your last type. Division by 10, 100, 1000. Numbers like these. There is a shortcut, division left, where the point is moved to the left side depending on by which it is being divided. So if we are dividing by 10, we move the point to the left by 1 place. If we are dividing by 100, we move the point to the left by 2 places. If we are dividing by 1000, then we move the decimal to the left by 3 places. So this is the shortcut I can use for question number 2, 3 and 4. Or you always have the second method where you use fractions. Let's do a few parts. First part, we have 4.8 divided by 10. I am using the shortcut division left. So the point will move to the left side. Because we are dividing by 10, my point will move 1 place to the left. So from here, the answer will be 0.48. And since there is nothing before the point, I can put a 0 here. Let's do second part. 52.5 divided by 10. Again, I am using the shortcut division left. Move the point to the left side. Because it's division by 10, the point moves 1 place. So this will be 5.25 as your answer. Let's do third part. 0.7 divided by 10. Using the shortcut, move the point to the left by 1 place. So this becomes 0.07. The point was right here between 0 and 7. The point has moved 1 place, crossed 0, and now it is here in our answer. Don't change here, change in your answer. And in your answer, since there is nothing before the point, you can put a 0. Question number 2, fourth part, 33.1 divided by 10. Let us do one part with the second method, which uses fractions. So 33.1 will be 331 by 10 divided by it. This 10 can be written as 10 over 1. Now both values are written as fractions. Carry out the division like division of fractions. To divide fractions, change the sign of division to multiplication. We use the reciprocal of the second fraction. We don't cancel these 10s. So 331 over 100. Multiplying my numerators, multiplying my denominators. Now use this 100 to put the point back. The answer is 3.31. You could have used the shortcut and that would have given the answer in one step. Fifth part, 272.23 divided by 10. Do yourself. Sixth part, 0.56 divided by 10. Let's move the point to the left side by one place. So the point will be here, 0.56, and for this empty place you can write a 0. Seventh part, 3.97 divided by 10. You will do yourself. In question number 3, we have to divide the decimal numbers by 100 in all parts. Again, if you want to use fractions, it's completely fine. I'm going to use the shortcut where I just move the point to the left side depending on the number with which I'm dividing. So I'm dividing by 100 in all parts. In question number 3, all parts have division by 100. So the point will move to the left side by 2 places because of the 2 zeros in the 100. Now I want to move the point to the left side. Division, the point goes left. So the point has to go left side. Division by 100, 2 zeros. The point will move 2 places. But when I go to the left side, there is only 1 digit. So what I'll do, I'll use an extra digit. I'll put a 0 here. Now the point can move from here to here, 2 places. So the answer will be 0.027, and for this empty place you can write an extra 0. Let's do the second part, 0.3 divided by 100. Again I'm using the shortcut, division by 100. Point will go to the left side by 2 places. On my left, on the left of this point there is 1 digit, so I need an extra 2 digits. Now the point can jump. The point will go here, 003. This is your answer. If you want, you can put a 0 here for the empty place. Third part, 0.78 divided by 100. Using the shortcut, move the point to the left side by 2 places. Since I have only 1 place, I'll put a 0 here. Now I have 2 places. The point will be here, 0078, and a 0 to fill the blank before the point. Fourth part, 432.6 divided by 100. You will do yourself. Fifth part, 23.6 divided by 100. This also you will do yourself. You can write the answer directly while watching this video. And then the sixth part also you're going to do yourself. You probably have done the parts by now. Now let us take a look at the next question. Question number 4th, we have division of decimal number by 1000 in all parts. Again, I'm going to use my shortcut where I move the point to the left side. Since in question number 4th, we have division by 1000 in all parts. In all the parts, I'm going to move the point to the left side by 3 places. And if we have less number of places, we put extra zeros. Point has to go left side by 3 places, but I have only 1 place on the left. So what I'll do is I'll put 2 zeros. So now I have 1, 2, 3 digits. The point will jump and appear here. And for this empty part, the whole part is empty, you can write 0. Let's do next part. 26.3 divided by 1000. Moving the point to the left side, division by 1000, 3 zeros. The point has to cross 3 digits, but when the point goes to the left side there are only 2 digits, so I create the third extra digit by putting a 0. Now the point can cross and go right here, so 0.0263, and because there is nothing before the point you can write a 0. Third part, 38.53 divided by 1000. Moving the point to the left side by 3 places. Again on the left I have only 2 digits, so let's make third one, so 3 digits now. Now the point can go here, so the answer is 0.03853, and if you want you can put a 0 here before the point. Fourth and fifth part you will do yourself. Now let us take a look at question number 5. Question number 5 is type 2 and type 3, where we have division of a whole number by a decimal number, and rest of the parts have division of decimal number by a decimal number. And for these we have just one method by using fractions. Let's do a few parts. First part is 7 divided by 3.5. Remember, this is not the first type. You cannot use direct division. Direct division is used when decimal number is here, the dividend, and your second number is a whole number. So if you write it this way, this will be wrong. You can only use one method here, and that is fractions. 7 can be written as 7 over 1 divided by 3.5, 35 by 10. The next step, first fraction no change, the sign of division changes to multiplication, and we use the reciprocal of the second fraction. Two things done at the same time. Now we simplify and obtain the answer. From the numerator it's 10, from the denominator it's 5. Again we can simplify this fraction, so the answer is 2. Second part, 36 divided by 0.2. Again a whole number divided by a decimal number. Write them as fractions and then solve. First fraction no change, changing the sign of division to multiplication. 2 by 10 becomes 10 by 2. Now you can simplify. You can either cancel these two or you can cancel these two. I'm going to cancel 2 and 36. So 180, 18 into 10 is 180. In the denominator it's 1. So the answer is 180. Third part, 3.25 divided by 0.5. Let's write these as fractions. 325 over 100 divided by 5 over 10. When you have written both values as fractions, the next step is to change the sign of division to multiplication and write the reciprocal of the second fraction. Now zeros can be cancelled. 1 0 of 10 gets cancelled with 1 0 from the 100. These two are divisible by 5. You can carry out the division by 5 in the working column and write the quotient here. Now let us see what we are left with. In the numerator, 65 multiplied with 1 will be 65. In the denominator, 10 multiplied with 1 is 10. From here the answer is 6.5. Fourth part, 30.94 divided by 0.7. Again let's change these to fractions. This will be 3094 over 100 divided by 7 over 10. Changed both values to fractions. Now you change the sign of division to multiply and the second fraction you use its reciprocal. Cancelling this 0 of 10 with the 0 of 100, you can divide these two in the working column. 7 ones are 7. So this will be 442. You can divide 3094 by 7 if you want, and you will see what the quotient is. So this is what I have written, 442. So I am left with 442 multiplied with 1. In the denominator it's 10 multiplied with 1. So 442 over 10. Put the point using this 10. 44.2 will be your answer. Fifth part, we have 0.5 divided by 0.25. Again changing these two fractions. This is 5 over 10 divided by 25 over 100. Both values have been written as fractions. Now we solve the division. Change division to multiply. Reciprocal of the second fraction. Simplify as much as you can. 0 gets cancelled. 5 ones are 5. 5 fives are 25. So I am left with 1 into 10 over 1 into 5. This is 10 by 5. Again, these two are getting cancelled. 5 ones are 5. 5 twos are 10. I am left with 2 as my answer. Sixth part, we have 7.75 divided by 0.25. Let's write these as fractions. 775 over 100 divided by 25 over 100. Now we solve the division. Changing this division to multiply. Reciprocal of 25 by 100 is 100 over 25. 100 gets cancelled with 100. These can be divided by 5. 775 over 25. Let's divide them and simplify. Both are multiples of 5. So dividing this by 5. So this is 155. Again these can be cancelled with 5. 5 ones are 5. So this is 31. The answer is 31. From question number 5, you will be doing parts 7th, 8th and 9th yourself. Question number 6th now, it's a statement sum. A vehicle covers a distance of 43.2 kilometers in 2.4 liters of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 1 liter of petrol? In question number 6, we have been given the distance covered by a vehicle in 2.4 liters of petrol. From here, we have to find out the distance covered in 1 liter of petrol. From many to 1, what we are going to do is we are going to divide. So 43.2 divided by 2.4. Division of a decimal number by a decimal number. We will change these two fractions and then find the answer. This is 432 by 10. This is 24 by 10. The next step is to solve the division. Change division to multiply. Reciprocal of the second fraction and then simplify. This 10 gets cancelled with 10. 432 into 1 will be 432. In the denominator 1 into 24. Now simplify this fraction. Dividing by 2. Again you can divide by 2 or by 6. I'm dividing by 6. This can be again divided by 2. So the answer is 18 kilometers. So this completes your exercise as well as your chapter.